Hello, my name is Bruce Bunn, and I'd like to be considered for a teaching job at your school. I have taught high school science for 9 years. I received my bachelor's degree in biology from Georgia Southern University and my master's degree in education also from Georgia Southern University. I am very excited to teach young men and women about the outdoors and how their lives connect to the natural environment. That's why I chose the South River to explain my teaching philosophy. Join me on a little trip to learn more. My teaching philosophy is cultivated not only from my 9 years of teaching, but also from one of my passions, which is travel. I love connecting concepts to real-world examples. When teaching my students about plants, I love to share my experience of riding my motorcycle through the mist-covered redwood forest of Northern California. I have more stories like that too. I believe my personal excitement helps to excite my students about science. The main component of my teaching philosophy is helping students to understand their connection to the natural world. The beginning of my video shows me paddling on the South River just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. This river flows into the Ocmulgee River and then to the Altamaha River, where it terminates into the Atlantic Ocean. Understanding the connection of the water moving all the way across the state for 456 miles is very important for students. Essentially, water pollution that starts in Atlanta can end up all over the world through the Atlantic Ocean. I work very hard to ensure that students not only understand the scientific component of the curriculum, but can also apply it to their lives. I believe students must understand on a very basic level where their energy and food come from. A few clips in this video will show some of these examples. When I teach, I try to keep the students engaged and focused. My very clear set of rules and expectations of rigor are evident in all of my classes. Besides just teaching content, I think it is very important to teach study skills, digital responsibility, and academic honesty. Also, as a teacher, I try very hard to keep a sense of flexibility. We work with some of the most amazing people on the planet, and sometimes they don't all learn the same. It is very important for us to be able to change our lesson based on the needs of our learner.
The giant structure behind me is the Lloyd Shoals Dam. Completed in 1911, it can produce up to 21,000 kilowatts of energy at a time. The river that I was just on, the South River, terminates right here on the other side of this dam, and it starts the Ocmulgee River. The Ocmulgee River continues down through Macon, Georgia. It joins the Altamaha River and then dumps into the Atlantic Ocean. Understanding our connection to the natural environment through all of these connected waterways is very important for students.
When teaching students about the environment, it's very important to understand where our power comes from. This is a coal-burning power plant right here in Georgia. This is Plant Scherer, and it produces 20 million tons of greenhouse gases every single year. It's also the worst emitter of mercury in the United States. And although this power plant creates lots of power and many jobs right here south of Atlanta, it's very important to understand the ill effects, the environmental degradation that we get from power plants like these. There are alternatives. One alternative to coal power and nasty fossil fuels are these beautiful solar panels, which provide clean energy to people all over the world using just the energy from the sun. My videos have discussed water and air pollution. Although using clean alternative energy is crucial, I also like to challenge my students to think critically about improving our current energy sources. How can we consume less fuel? How can we use science to create cleaner and more efficient power plants and automobiles? This is how I try to inspire my students to think and act like responsible global citizens. Now, I invite you to view my teaching history and accomplishments. This is my school. This is Eagles Landing High School, where I've been for 9 years. We have approximately 1,300 kids right here who represent many different backgrounds. I have taught biology, physical science, environmental science, earth systems, and technology class. I've enjoyed coaching the academic team for 8 years, as well as sponsoring our school's environmental club. I am a member of a personalized learning team and a transition committee that focuses on freshman success. I received my bachelor's degree in biology and my master's degree in education, both from Georgia Southern University. I gave educational programs at a wildlife center that focused on birds of prey. I have spent 4 summers teaching outdoor programs in Wyoming and 2 summers teaching programs on Georgia's Atlantic coast. I am very proud to be an Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts of America. Organizing fundraising events for nonprofit charities has always been a passion of mine. These are just a few of my many interests.
Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I would love to tell you more about how I can contribute to your school. Feel free to email, call, or Skype me if you have any more questions. Have a wonderful day.